some stories,
And he was shot by a sniper and died instantly.
no matter how they unfold,
He was hit by a massive IED.
some of them always seem to begin with the same few words.
The statement starts with, "I regret to inform you." Every military spouse, every military parent knows exactly what those words bring. It was a Sunday evening watching Grey's Anatomy.
Amber McElroy's story begins on January 22nd, 2006.
I went to the door. There were 3 gentlemen in Air Force Blue standing there.
Very few words in the English language.
The speech that nobody wants to hear.
Very few have the power to turn a wife into a widow.
My husband Brian was a truly wonderful person, and I felt really lost.
For 9 months, she felt as alone gets.
And there was nobody to talk to about the stuff I was going through.
And then
Yep, joyous thing. Should we include the whole summer or?
she met them.
Because we could talk for hours. And
She's
half.
not lying.
Yeah.
Marianne,
By the grace of God, we found one another.
Millie,
I would say, yeah, no one can replace them, that's for sure.
and Lori.
And so when we're together, they get it.
Sisters not by name, not by blood, but sisters nonetheless.
Kind of took that one pause, that deep breath, and I opened the door.
For they too had heard those words.
And I knew exactly what they were going to tell me.
They all got it. They figured that out right away.
Yeah.
What they lacked, they thought, was a sense of what to do with whatever it was. And then Amber said, why not this?
My husband was a staff sergeant in the Air Force.
They're called Casualty Notification Officers, CNOs. They're the ones who have to deliver those words.
There are very hard conversations you're going to have, okay? Give it to them a piece at a time.
Every month, a dozen or so future CNOs go through a week's worth of training at Fort Carson. Nowadays, the last day is reserved for the widows.
Hello?
They do some role-playing, and yes, it's awkward.
Yes, is Jake okay?
Phone calls to report an injury, face-to-face conversations to report a death, just like in real life.
On behalf of the Secretary of the Army, we regret to inform you.
That person role-playing knows that you've heard those words before.
Amber also tells them exactly what their job will be like.
I opened the door and found 3 Air Force personnel standing there. At that point in time, you will never need to tell a family what you're there to do. A massive IED made out of an artillery shell was detonated under his Humvee. Because of the incident, we received partial remains back twice.
And if that doesn't affect you, you should not be doing that job.
Graduates of the course say it helped prepare them for this.
I've been in the Army 26 years, and the 26 years I've been in, I've never done something like this. And I've been through a lot. This is like the hardest thing I've ever done.
And every time a Fort Carson soldier dies in the war,
A lot of memories.
they show up as a sign of unity, even though every memorial service undoubtedly reminds them of the services for Brian and Charlie and Aaron.
And to hear the bugle start playing taps is just, it's painful each and every time.
Someone has to let the storytellers know how to begin the story.
We will be carrying our loved ones with us for the rest of our lives.
All the while letting them know it's not the end.
Words like widow are okay. They become kind of badges of honor almost.
Chris Vanderveen, 9 News.